sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Banff Springs Golf Course, we present live final round coverage of the Alberta Open. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. Our leader is indeed our featured golfer. It has been a textbook performance to this point. And that'll do just fine. A good start to this final round, safely in the fairway at 1. Put himself in an excellent position. Keyboards, 88 yards. Really good opportunity here. Second shot.
Now there's a good strike in there, just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. And that's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And he's going to move to 33 under par. Frank, how about the par 3 second hole?
The first of 5 par 3s the players will play today, Rich. This one's surrounded by bunkers, but certainly one of the shorter par 3s. So with a good tee shot here, you can imagine you could easily get a putt inside 10 to 15 feet for birdie.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. Frank, how about the first par 5 of the golf course here at the third? Just a shade under 530 yards. Good birdie opportunity?
It certainly is. There's 3 bunkers just down that left side. Avoid those, and this par 5, very reachable.
Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway.
All right, Frank, what's the right play here on this second shot to the par 5 third?
Well, even though that hole is a dogleg to the right, the best way to bring it in actually is to use the general contours, which is right to left, and the shape of the shot in that direction as well. So it might look like a little cut, but it actually suits a little draw.
But that one had to feel good.
Yeah, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
That would have been a good one to convert on. Instead, that'll be left for birdie. Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the third. And that's going to get him to minus 34.
Frank, it's always fun to play a par 3 just like this one.
The ball's going to go further. Obviously, get to tee it up. Should be able to carry that water. That's really the only problem for the player in front. But once again, another good chance for a birdie.
192-yard par 3 fourth.
And that's going to wind up in the back portion of the green, so maybe one club too many there.
Substantial movement on this putt right to left, and it's from distance, so this one not just about speed, but line as well.
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament.
Well, again, Frank, we get that good mix of holes here. We've had a couple of par 3s, a short par 5, and that opening par 4. Now at the 5th hole, 424-yard par 4.
The first bunker on the right, not really in play for the good players. Just be a little cognizant of that one on the left side, you know, and what club you want to hit off the tee. Ideally, that line is the third bunker, the one in the distance. That's a good line off the tee here.
Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. 70 yards, all that's left here for his second. Well, as an old baseball announcer once said, going, going,
Gone.
goodbye. Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. This from 7 feet. Yeah, that's good putt. It is a par here at the 5th. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is.
Frank, as we arrive here at the par 4 sixth hole, reasonably short at 373 yards. A lot of golfers arrive at a hole like this and they'll think, well, I'm just going to blast it away because it's such a short 4. You think these kinds of holes require a little more thinking?
They certainly do, Rich. If you can't drive it to the front edge of the green, there's no point really trying to hit it through that narrow neck. You can just sort of knock a 3-wood down there, or something that's going to give you a decent yardage where you can at least spin that second shot. If you can guarantee that ball's going to stop when it lands, it's going to be much easier than trying to fashion some sort of pitch and run.
Solid, a good drive in the fairway. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll be unable to take that score any further under par. He'll stay right where he is.
Now to the second par 5 on this opening 9. Frank, this is a pretty long hole, 602 yards.
Well, it's called hoodoo. You know what hoodoo means? It means bad luck, actually, so you don't really want to be thinking about that on this tee shot. 602 yards, if you belt one off the tee, well, you might avoid the bad luck.
Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. That one brushed in. It is a birdie here at 7. And he's going to move to minus 35 for the tournament.
Frank, you like this kind of design feature where you go from the longest hole in the course immediately to the shortest hole.
Certainly, golf giveth and golf taketh away. This is just minimally uphill, just a couple of feet, but you can see from the overview the design of the green. And that flag's on the right, it's a little bit of a longer carry, so just be a little cognizant of that. You don't have to hit it directly at the flag.
A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
And I don't think he'll want to deviate from a straight-in read, just a little uphill.
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain well under par.
Just love the variety here on the front side, Frank, coming off that short par 3 8th. Now we go to another par 5 to round out the side, 501 yards.
And the third par 5, an interesting front 9 here. 3 par 5s, 3 par 3s and 3 par 4s. This one not the longest par 5, but still reachable. This one you have to be a little bit careful though. This is probably the toughest driving hole on the front 9 with regard to par 5s.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Now, from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5. Okay, I'll be pretty happy with that one on the green and 2, but a long ways. Frank, he'll need to refocus immediately because that's not a guarantee. 2 putts from that distance.
Exactly, Rich. No time to celebrate right now. Grind on that first putt. Get it inside that magic circle. At least try and guarantee a birdie.
Get up. Get there. Oh, another thunderbolt right there. What a putt. He can't seem to do anything wrong in this round. Wow.
Frank, we begin this back 9 with a real test. It's a 218-yard par 3.
And it's very easy to get lulled into the shape of that lake there on the right side and try and hit a cut in here. But that cut's going to work against the natural shape of the hole. If anything, a nice high draw.
Boy, that ball got caught in the breeze and it was just along for the ride. Much too firm there. This will test the skill set here. It's his second.
"15 feet away."
Oh, and a shot in the arm there to start the second 9. That's in for par here at 10. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand.
On the tee here at the 11th hole, 417-yard par 4. Is this a drive you like to hit, Frank?
It certainly is, Rich, but it's a little narrower than what your eye first sees. And the reason why, there's a tree sort of another 40, 50 yards down the right side past that bunker. So if you hog that right side, that tree can become a little bit of a problem for the second shot.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. Good soft hands. That is nicely done. Chance now for another birdie. Okay, that ball on line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year.
Frank, what are we looking at here at the par 4 12, 442 yards?
Players are really focused on that bunker down the left side. That's the one that has to be either laid up, which would be 286 yards off the tee, or sort of worked off. This could very well be a 3-wood off the tee. Just hit it straight at that left bunker.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. Well, it's on, but that's going to make things difficult from there.
Birdie putt coming up, but you gotta think anything inside of 7 or 8 feet here is pretty darn good.
Can't tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll be unable to take that score any further under par. He'll stay right where he is.
13th hole, par 3, 225 yards and heavily bunkered around that green, Frank.
It is, but that green gets narrower as the hole gets longer. Nothing wrong with hitting the ball sort of the middle part of the green here.
Yeah, very good shot, taking it in right of the hole, and a good look upcoming. Now this for another birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And this is turning into an absolute runaway at the top of the leaderboard.
Back here at the par 4 14th, and we are ready to tee off. 442-yard hole, Frank.
It's called Wham Pump. My Canadian's not that good, so I don't know what that means, but the way I decipher it, another little dog leg to the right with bunkers all over the place. It's sort of in the place where you'd like to hit the tee shot is exactly where that crop of, what is that, 5 bunkers down the left side. So you're going to have to somehow squeeze it just right of that. Very awkward tee shot.
Smoked that drive. A little unlucky, actually, to get into the first cut.
All right, so just a step or two into that first cut. Here's his second to the par 4. That one is really long, Frank. He miscalculated there.
Well, there has to be something. I mean, from where he was, it's just an aberration. Seriously, that...
Is coming up roses for our leader. How about this? Holding it from off the green to extend that lead.
Now to the 15th tee, and Frank, this looks like a fun shot to hit.
It won't play its full yardage because of that elevated tee, but a good one out here. We might see one of those 350, 360 plus yard drives.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
Second shot upcoming with that pin tucked in the front left. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll remain well under par.
Moving on to number 16 now. It's a par 4, 414 yards. And Frank, what are we looking at here?
It's another hole that'll favour a nice sort of high draw off the tee. It'll set up that second shot to a green that has got several different levels on it.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. So after that bomb of a drive, this his second to the par 4. That one was running so hot. Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll be unable to take that score any further under par. He'll stay right where he is.
Just 2 holes left here at Banff Springs, and Frank, another par 4. This one short, 374 yards.
It is. It's named Sarsi, which is a tribute to the Indian tribes here and the First Nations of Canada. So just think about that when you're teeing it off here on what is not an overly difficult par 4.
It's going to be up the left-hand side.
That's a pretty good break there to finish up in the first cut. With that ball sitting up fairly well, a lot more options available. Shot after shot, more evidence there with that beautiful touch.
Chance now for another birdie. Nicely done. A birdie finished off here at 17. And this one was over a while ago. This is just a walk in the park now.
Well, here we are at the final hole here at Banff Springs, 578-yard par 5, and Frank, a chance to finish the round with a flourish.
If you're one of the fortunate to hit this fairway, it's very reachable, but well protected by bunkers, left, right, central bunkers as well. You really have to be aware of two things, the wind direction and exactly how far you can carry that tee shot if you want to find this fairway.
Yes, step one out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it.
Frank, this is a shot any player would love to have. Trying to finish off a round, par 5 18. What are we looking at?
Well, half the job's done with that tee shot, which was just tremendous, Rich. Now, you know, it really is a big opportunity. If you can just sort of flush that second shot, this is a big green and a good chance coming up ahead here for an eagle, at least a birdie.
Okay, it's a nice finish, a birdie at 18. And that will be a final round score of 61. Talk about finishing strong. Just a marvelous performance, Frank. Look, I know you love EA Sports. You play all the games. You might win Madden football by double digits, right? It is football. But in golf, double-digit victories? That's rare. That doesn't happen a whole lot.
You're right. It looked like we were playing Madden the way it was like, instead of touchdown after touchdown, it was, you know, knock it to a foot, knock it to another foot, you know, another birdie, another eagle. Just incredible. They just boat raced the field.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.